Being ready to use route back in between Lima 3 and Lima 1 over. 20 Roger, yeah, just as long as you stay on the MSR zone. 2-1 Charlie.
Lieutenant McLaughlin, so I'm engagement platoon 1 commander. That's a carry on from 4 platoon commander. I've been in role as a platoon commander in the Royal Irish for about a year at the moment. Yeah, so the platoon are very eager to get out to Mali, obviously. They're in a very lucky position, obviously. They're at the forefront of the British Army. We're going to push out into the country at distance, and we're going to engage with various villages and tribes and work out human terrain reconnaissance within those villages and tribes, work out their makeup, what their needs are, and from there we'll bring that back to the UN and vector the various UN NGOs out to that area to give basically aid. So a lot of that comes into training, but also the character of the guys. Obviously they're young guys who've come from all over Britain and Ireland, so they come from a very diverse background. So naturally they fall into that role very, very well as that sort of fighting Irish mentality. So we're constantly flicking the switch between offensive actions and then moving into that soft posture for Mali. However, we're flicking that switch quite often and just practicing both aspects of the job.
So we've received information from a couple of different sources that there's guys who are not from the village who've taken over one of the buildings around here, just over there actually, and we're pretty confident that there's weapons inside there as well. I can't say specifically that they were responsible for yesterday, but they're certainly involved in that violence that's been going on in the area that we spoke about wanting to stop.
This is something I heard about. I mean, my chief herder who gave me information. And if you want to have a word, he can fill you in a bit more.
Yeah, please.
The night of our meeting, 2 of them have then got back in the vehicle, driven off, gone towards the school, and the next morning, the school teacher's mission.
Yeah.
And I'm almost 100% certain that I've seen them flying the flag to the jihadis.
Well, that matches pretty much exactly what information we have, and right now as we speak, my colleagues are over there. They're going to gain entry into that building, and they're going to conduct an arrest on those individuals if they don't cooperate, and then they will be put through our system and put through the Malian justice system, and so it doesn't make up for the death of your friend, but it should prevent it happening to someone else going forward. That's what we're doing right now, and we just wanted to come and let you know that that's going on, because this is your village, and we'll never do anything without you knowing.
Thank you for saying this. Thank you.
No problem.
Sergeant Edgar, currently employed as a platoon sergeant within Engagement Platoon 2 and B Company. Additionally trained as unit search advisor, and that'll be like a secondary role within the deployment on the Op Nukem 4 rotation. So after getting some int from J2 pushed down, it was thought that it was a weapons cache within Nunya village itself. So we pushed in, conducted, after a couple hours planning process, conducted a search and uncovered 6 AK variants, and what was that?
Pushing right? Right.
Guys, push out into the corners, and I'm just going to start talking to the locals.
It's a bit of a tight time at the moment. Everyone's a little bit wary. No one's really keen to talk at the moment. You know, there's a lot of unknown faces. Just I don't know how to explain it to you.
We'll be conducting security operations, so we're trying to ensure that the area is a lot safer. Where, as you can see, like the increased vehicles around here are due to that increased security that we want to have in your village. I can understand it's slightly stressful at the moment that there's a bit of unrest and business isn't booming, but we're going to do everything in our power to obviously ensure that you don't feel that way, and we can increase security in the area. Okay. Obviously, we want to work alongside you. So if there is any further issues, obviously we're going to be here for the foreseeable. Just come to myself, or if I'm not here, then obviously you can speak to one of my lads, and I'll push forward, and we can deal with any issues that you may have. But we're going to be here in the area. Any further issues, obviously, just come to myself, and we can deal with them. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you, sir.
Yeah, so having to adapt the drills, so the search course will train you for the basic level, but having to adapt drills the way we have here in a combined training exercise, out in theatre you'll have to be a lot more flexible so it's not a drill, it's a procedure that can be swapped and changed to suit the environment, and clearly Mali operations is going to be one of them environments where you're going to have to adapt the procedures that you're going to face.
Push up.
See that culvert there? See that culvert there?
Yeah.
When you mentioned culvert there, I was like, there's the culvert there. Dress back to me. Alright boys, I'll go pump. Start getting tighter. Get a bit tighter. A bit tighter. Right, we'll start from here again, okay? Outside.
Find.
That wall along the side of room 3 done?
Yeah.
That wall there been done. One that runs along room 3.
Well, that's where we had to find
Yeah,
it. So we didn't do the rest of it. We just did the fucking fire pit there.
Right, you two go fucking just have another double check along the whole length of that wall along room 3.
Yeah, so sitting as a unit search advisor now, I've progressed from being a Val man in Afghanistan, not Peric 13. Progressed on then to become a horn instructor, and then took another step up again to become unit search advisor. For a lot of the other blokes, not much previous search experience, but on recent deployments to Oman, we got involved and mixed in along with the advanced search team, and they've come on leaps and bounds by the help of using the advanced team prior to going on the course. The continuous feedback from people that are deployed there at the minute, they've definitely got their eyes open to how hard it's going to be at times to keep the same standard throughout the whole tour.